Me in studio right now is Alex Porlier from the city of Santa Clarita, who has an excellent beard. Excellent.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Yes, I'm glad to see the city's employees, or the city is allowing its employees to let their freak flag fly.
You know, they allow it, but it's getting a little warm. It's getting to be summertime. It might be time to go.
Do you do a summer cut every year?
I thin it out a little bit.
Yeah. It's very progressive. It's a little bit surprising to me that the city is allowing this. They don't give you any grief over it, huh?
No, as long as I keep it nice and tidy. You know what? Without it, I look about 15, so it helps.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Me too, man. As you can see, this is like 3.5 months of growth. It's
Keep
nothing.
it going.
It's terrible. It's awful. But it's encouraging nonetheless to see this city taking this progressive step. Today we're talking the Tri-Transit program, which is a little off the cuff for me because I was planning on talking beach bus, student transit.
Beach bus is a little later.
Okay. All right. So what are we talking today, Alex?
Tri-transit. So as I mentioned, it's summertime. It's getting a little bit warm. In transit world, we find that summer is an excellent time to get out and try transit. Whether it be a student who's on summer break, we find a lot of them, they're used to riding that one route that gets them to and from school, and they don't really venture out and see what else we have to offer. If their parents are away at work and they want to venture out to, say, the mall, any of our city athletic centers, the aquatic center, skate park, what have you, our buses go there. So I encourage students or youth in general, go ahead and look at some of our routes. Download the Move It app, MOOVIT, and you can just punch in where you want to go. It'll tell you exactly what bus to take, where to catch it, and when to catch it. Excellent way to get around.
It's awesome. I mean, I'm a big proponent of our local transit. I took the SCV Transit to COC when I went there, and I was taking the 4 and the 14. It was excellent. And what I like most about the Santa Clarita Transit is this system where you could just text a number to or a route to a specific number, and it tells you how many minutes the bus is out.
Yeah, it's a fantastic system, and like I said, Move It is a great addition to that. It actually taps into the real-time GPS feed on the buses, so you can actually follow that same route. So rather than a text back with just a general minute, you see the actual location of the bus. So it's just becoming more and more user-friendly as we move forward.
Really?
Yeah.
'Cause I was only doing this like 3 years ago.
Yeah, this is still a recent addition. I think in the last year or so.
Awesome.
So beyond students and youth, for the adults in the area, Santa Clarita has more and more to offer in terms of nightlife. It seems like every year we got something new going on. And a lot of the time that means, concerts in the park, events in town. We don't have to go quite so far anymore.
Right.
So I really encourage, if you want to go to, say, the Canyon Theater, concerts in the park, things like that, our buses go there. It's an excellent way to take a no-pressure trip out to a location. You know what? Worst comes to worst, you miss a bus, there's another one coming right behind it, and we're still getting you to the same location.
Right. And you mentioned something off air, cooling centers.
Yeah.
So people don't have to wait out in the heat.
Yeah, so for some of you who may not know, the city has a number of cooling centers in the area just for, again, it's summer in Santa Clarita.
Right.
It gets hot. So we open up and offer some of our locations, so the library is being some of those. The senior center is one of those. And that's kind of an excellent tie-in. Starting July 1st, our new schedules come out, and the one major change there is we're going to be providing fixed route service directly to the new senior center location.
Nice.
In the past, we've provided service to the Newhall location. Now we're heading out to the Golden Valley Road location. So take a look. It's posted online on our website. You go to the drop-down tab, New Routes, and you can see the new schedules posted. We'll have hard copies available soon.
Are you guys still doing the Transit Access Pass, the TAP Pass?
Yes, that's a great thing you bring up. You know what? Tri-Transit's great. Try Transit with TAP. TAP card, it's available on all operators in LA County. It's 26 different operators, and we all use the same card. So you can load stored value onto these cards. I did it just last weekend. I jumped on the 757 to the Red Line in North Hollywood, to the Purple Line, made it to the Wiltern, saw a concert, and got all the way back using TAP.
Nice.
I didn't have to drive anywhere. I got to have fun and be safe at the same time.
Awesome. How much does the TAP card cost per month?
Well, it depends on how you're riding it. I recommend stored value, which allows you to go on all systems. So I put on $20. Our buses are $3. You make a transfer, it's half off. So depending on what your route is, you can get to and from far more cost effectively than, say, Uber. Again, next week I'm taking a flight into Burbank. Rather than paying a $20, $30 Uber fee to get back, I can jump on. They've got a shuttle service to the North Hollywood station, to the 757. I'm back in town in no time for $4 or $5 tops.
Right, other than paying, at least $25 with an Uber or Lyft.
Yeah.
Public transit, people, it's a little known phenomenon here in the Southern California region, but we have access to it.
We have access to it. It's here. It works. It's great. All of our commuter routes have soft, air-conditioned seats, Wi-Fi access. We make it as attractive as possible.
Is there Wi-Fi access on those buses? Because I see these on the freeway. Like every time I ride on the freeway.
Yeah, we find it's an excellent way to kick back, get some work done. I go to meetings downtown all the time. I don't have to take that as an hour off work, essentially. It's still time to answer emails and make my phone calls.
Awesome. It's like autopilot.
Exactly.
I do want to talk about this because our radio research has shown that our listeners enjoy whenever we talk about dumping of any kind. And coming up this Thursday is Dump the Pump. Right? The third Thursday of every June. That's what I thought.
Nope. It's changed this year just a little bit. Yeah. The promotion this year was Get On Board. We did that a couple weeks back with some all the metro agencies. We did a press release down there and had all of our buses out. So it's a similar push.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Awesome. I thought it was because there's so many of these wacky holidays, these wacky national holidays. I didn't know that you could just kind of
just shuffle them around.
Yeah. Who cares? Anyway, we're anti. Filling up gas every single week, every single day. It's a commute, and it's a big part of our lives, and it's an expensive part of our lives.
It is. It's expensive, and it adds pollution to the environment. Almost all of our buses are running on compressed natural gas, far cleaner than any single automobile out there. It's an excellent way to also go green in the community.
Are we getting new buses in the system? How often are new buses
Constantly.
Introduced?
We typically bring in new buses every 6 months or so, and we roll out some of the old ones. It's based on age or mileage, but it's usually 2 or 3 at a time, and you'll see them on the road. You'll see the cleaner-looking ones. It's same models, same amenities we're all used to, just newer.
Awesome. Alex Porlier of the Santa Clarita, City of Santa Clarita, here talking about transit for the Santa Clarita Transit's 2019 summer beach bus schedule. For additional route information like departure and arrival schedules, and for all other local transit info, including the Tri-Transit program, go to santaclaritatransit.com. You can also follow on Facebook, on Twitter, all at City of Santa Clarita. Alex, thanks for coming in, man.
Thanks for having me.
Appreciate it.